They're finishing set.
Oh my days!
Another team going down is Nottingham Forest.
Oh my days, man! Hey yo, what you saying, Gio? Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a little bit of a different video. Today I'm going to be reacting to my Premier League predictions from the start of the season. We're going to see what I got right, what I got wrong. Obviously, I'm a footballing genius, so I assume most of what I said was going to be right. But I have been seeing the comments pop up sometimes in my feed, and you man keep laughing at me for these predictions, bro. So maybe somewhere, it's unlikely, but maybe somewhere I've gone wrong somewhere. So without further ado, let's get straight into this.
The Premier League is back, and every year you watch the same bozos try to predict the Premier League table, and every year they get it horribly wrong. But this year, the footballing
like, you know,
and I have the script. I know exactly what is going to happen in the Premier League this season. So spoiler alert, everything in this video is 100% correct. First up, Chelsea. These bozos have had one of the worst pre-seasons I've ever seen in the history of football. Conceding 4 to Man City is bad, but conceding 4 to Celtic is beyond embarrassing. But let me cook. I actually think they're going to have a good season. I know you must...
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not a bad prediction. Chelsea have had an okay season. They've had an okay season.
Be thinking, what kind of deplorable substances has this guy injected into his body? And the answer would be a lot. But trust me on this, Chelsea will finish in the top 4 this season. Surely.
Wait. Oh, they did. They did. Okay, that's a good prediction. That's a good prediction. I said they'll finish top 4. They got top 4. Who else thought they get top 4, man? They finished 6th last season. Everyone's bantering Chelsea.
Surely they have to. Just look at their squad, man. On paper, it has to finish top 4. They've got a midfield of Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo. I mean, what could go wrong there? Nkunku should finally be able to play a full season. Fofana and
I mean, Nkunku's flipping dead, but we'll forget that.
Reece James should play more this season. And they've got the best defense.
Reece James should play more, yeah. Reece James. I said Reece James will play more this season. I mean, he did. He didn't play much, but he played more.
From the Euros.
This guy, bro. He had a good season, didn't he? He had a good season.
For me to come clean. Cole Palmer is a very good footballer.
Flip's sake, man. Bro, I gave up on the Cole Palmer agenda, yeah? Just in the season where he falls off a little bit. He started the season great. But I didn't need to say this. I could have kept the Cole Palmer agenda and I would have been proven right. I could have just let time prove me right. But like, I fell for the peer pressure, man. My bad.
Will be one of the best players in the league this season, and Chelsea's best player again as they finish inside the top 4. And they're also...
I mean, he's been their best player. Oh, Caicedo maybe, but Palmer's arguably been their best player, so it's a fair prediction.
Gonna beat Man City on the opening day. Next, Manchester.
Okay, I said they'll beat Man City on the opening day. They didn't.
Again as they finish inside the top 4, and they're also gonna beat Man City on the opening day. Next, Manchester United. Now, if you thought I was clinically insane for saying Chelsea will be good, let me rock your world. Manchester United will also be good this season. I promise.
What?
What on earth was I thinking? What on earth was going through my mind to say Manchester United will have a good season? Bro, my mind must have been Bukaki'd or something, bruv. To say Manchester United will have a good season? Flip. They've just had their worst season ever. They've had their worst season ever, bro. Oh my days. Oh my days, man. Nah, what's wrong with me?
Chelsea will be good. Let me rock your world. Manchester United will also be good this season. I promise you, I am not neurodivergent. And by the end of the season, you will come back here and call me a genius.
No!
It always happens with Man United. They have a good season, then a bad season, then a good season again.
They went from good season to bad season to flipping horrendous disaster class season. Flipping hell. They finished 15th. I have to scroll down to find them, bro. I have to scroll down to find Manchester United. 42 points. Oh my. They're finishing the same as Wolves, bruv. Oh my days. Where did I say they'll finish?
Let's not forget, last summer people genuinely believed they would win the league, and they finished 8th. Yes, they still improved.
So they finished 8th. They finished 8th, and I predicted them to finish higher. Why did I predict them to have a good season if they just finished 8th?
They should have less injuries this season. Defensively, they've always been pretty good under Ten Hag. Other than when they held 7 to Liverpool, and 6 to Man City, and 4 to Brentford. But being for real, they keep a lot of clean sheets. And they have goals.
They keep a lot of clean sheets, do they? How many clean sheets do they keep this season? Clean sheets. 24-25 Premier League. How many clean sheets do they keep? How many clean sheets? Where's Onana? Onana's kept 9. Well, to be fair, 9 is only 4 off the top. They've actually kept a few clean sheets this season, bro. They've just been terrible in attack.
goals in the team with Højlund, Bruno.
Oh my days! I just hear what I thought I said. I just flip and say what I thought I said, bro. Let me just play this and hope that I didn't hear what I heard.
Brentford. But being for real, they keep a lot of clean sheets. And they have goals in the team with Højlund.
Get out of here, man! Goals in the team! Goals in the team with Højlund! Flip! What was it going through my mind? Højlund! Højlund, what? How many goals has he got this season? How many goals has Højlund got this season? How many goals has Højlund got this season, bro? How many flipping goals has he got? How many goals has he got? 4! He's got 4 goals! This guy's whack! What a flipping bum. He's a bozo.
Bruno and Rashford. If he decides
Rashford?
he actually wants to turn up this season. But don't
He didn't turn up this season. He didn't turn up.
get me wrong. They won't be anything special. They'll finish 5th, but it's better than finish
5th? Bro, forget 5th. They finished 15th. I got the 5 right. They finished 15th. 15th? What?
finishing 8th. Liverpool. Okay,
No.
don't get me wrong. They won't be anything special. They'll finish 5th, but it's better than finishing 8th. Liverpool.
It's not. They didn't finish
Okay,
better than
after
8th.
saying Man United
Liverpool.
and Chelsea will actually have good seasons,
Well,
surely
that's a
it
bit-
can't get any more scandalous. You lot are probably expecting something crazy like Liverpool are gonna win the league.
Oh my days! They did win the league. It wasn't crazy. They won the league. Why didn't I say they win the league?
No, don't be silly. They're finishing 6th.
Oh my days! What? 6th! 6th! Lewis! 6th! Oh my days, man. 6th! Liverpool 6th! Well, where did Liverpool finish, bruv? Where did they finish? Oh, they finished first. Oh, okay, they finished first. And I said 6th, yeah. How many points away from 6th did they finish? 6th got 66 points, yeah. My maths here, 18 points. 18 points off 6th. My days, man.
Let me land, let me land, let
Don't
me
land.
Similar to Man United.
Don't
United had
land.
A good season and a bad season every time since they won the league. They collapsed at the end of last season and they lost their manager. And you expect me to think they'll be good this season? I don't care if they've had a good pre-season. They're gonna have a painfully bad season. Van Dijk.
They didn't. They didn't. Yeah, they had an amazing season. Although, can I just look? This season they got 84 points. Last season, they got 82 points. They only got 2 points more. It felt like they were a lot better than that. But they won the league, bruv.
Dijk isn't the same as he used to be.
I just said Van Dijk isn't the same as he used to be, man. Like, flipping hell.
Good pre-season. They're gonna have a painfully bad season. Van Dijk isn't the same as he used to be. Trent can't decide if he's a right back or not. Nunes is a donkey. Jota is a donkey. And Salah can't carry the team by himself anymore.
He did. Salah did carry the team by himself. He literally carried the team by himself. This was Salah's league title, bruv. This was Salah's league. I said he can't carry the team by himself anymore. He did. He did.
He's a right back or not. Nunes is a donkey. Jota is a donkey. And Salah can't carry the team by himself anymore. Liverpool will have good moments because they've got good players. But they won't finish in the top 3 again. Unless...
They won't finish in the top 3. They finished first. They finished first. Oh, man.
Be honest, does the top 3 ever stay the same? One team always drops out. Last year...
Does the top 3 ever stay the same? Does the top 3 ever stay the same? Well, yes, apparently it does, Lewis. It does.
Hey yo, you absolute bozo! Why haven't you liked the video yet? Make sure to absolutely bukkake that like button and subscribe whilst you're at it. Thank you. It was Man United, before that it was Chelsea, and this year it will be Liverpool. The top 4 never finishes as everyone expects. So if everyone thinks Liverpool are finishing 3rd, I am certain they're gonna fall off this year. And they've...
Everyone thought they're finishing 3rd, and I thought they'd fall off. I thought they're finishing below 3rd, yeah. They finished first. My days.
signed literally no one despite their midfield being shamefully average.
Their midfield shamefully average. Flipping hell.
And you expect me to take them seriously? So if Liverpool are dropping out, who's taking their place? Tottenham? Be serious.
Well, at least I got that right. At least I got right that Tottenham won't finish above Liverpool. They did finish 16 places behind, so I'd hope that I got that right. But I got it right nonetheless.
Newcastle United.
Newcastle take Liverpool's place. Okay.
Did everyone forget they finished 4th just 2 seasons ago? And last season, they were incredibly unlucky with injuries. This season, with no European football, they're gonna cook up a storm. The likes of...
You know what? This ain't a bad prediction. Where did they finish? They finished 5th. And if they just beat Everton on the final day, they would have finished 4th. They would have finished 4th. But yeah, I said look, Newcastle take Liverpool's place in the top 3, yeah. They finished 5 points off and won a trophy. And they got Champions League, because 5th got Champions League, so it's not looking bad.
Acts of Isaac, Gordon, Harvey Barnes and Bruno Guimaraes are going to feast this season, and Sandro Tonali is going to be back as well. This Newcastle team is going to be scary this season, and they're going to finish in the top 3 for the first time in over...
Let's not get carried away here. But they were decent.
20 years. Let's not forget they have the richest owners in world football. It should not be a surprise whatsoever if they finish in the top 3.
They didn't spend much money though.
They're going to do it. Before moving on, let's go over some of the flops of the season. I have matured, so I won't say Cole Palmer as much as I want to.
I mean, Cole Palmer, he's got 15 goals, I think, and like 8 assists or something. He got a good record. But most of that came in the first half of the season. So if I say Cole Palmer, it actually wouldn't be too bad of a prediction. But I'm happy I didn't say him because he still had a good season overall. He had a very good start and a very average end, or a poor end to the season. But I would say it's a flop of the season.
But I will say, Heung-min Son, my agenda on this guy is through the roof after this miss against Manchester City. I don't think I can ever forgive him. In fact, I'm so confident that he's going to flop this season that if he gets just 10 Premier League goals, I will buy a Tottenham shirt with his name on it and wear it for a video.
Hold on. How many goals did he get this season? Son, 24, 25. How many goals did he get? He got 7. 7 goals, yeah? That's a good prediction. When was the last time Son didn't get 10 goals in the league, please? When was the last time, even a couple years ago, he had a bad season, he scored 10 goals. Bro, that's a very good prediction. I said to you, I put my balls on the line, bro. I said if he wins, if he gets more than 10 goals this season, I'll buy a Tottenham shirt with his name on it. That's a bold prediction. For Son, who would have predicted Son to get less than 10 goals? Bro, that's a good prediction.
Trent Alexander-Arnold is going to have a Hall of Shame season. He's going to be clowned on all year.
You know what? I'm not mad at that. Trent Alexander-Arnold definitely has not had like a season that's people are going to remember for good things. Like, I wouldn't say he flopped, but he's had some bad games. He's been dropped quite a bit. I would say, like, for his standards, he had a bit of a flop season. Obviously going Real Madrid, so there's good and there's bad, but he's hated by a lot of Liverpool fans now. Not had the best season. Obviously, they won the league, so it's not flopped badly, but it's not a bad shout.
Those back post headers are going to come in clutch all season for opposition teams. Jamie Vardy's back in the Premier League, and he's not going to score a single goal.
Okay, let's calm down, bruv. How many goals did Vardy score? Bro, Vardy scored on the opening flipping day. Vardy scored. It took one game for him to prove me wrong. It took one game for this guy to prove me wrong, bruv. You're not serious, man. How many goals did he get? 9 goals. 9 goals for a team that finished, what, 18th? 19th? Where did he finish? He finished 18th and he got 9 goals. It's a decent return, I can't lie. I can't even lie. He got the same amount of goals as Arsenal's top scorer, he finished 2nd. So, like, he hasn't flopped.
This guy is 37
this is bad.
years old and was washed 3 years ago.
I don't know
how he's still playing. We'll always remember him as a legend, but this will be a season to forget. Jean-Philippe Mateta had the entire stratosphere glazing him at the end of last season. This guy randomly scored 13 goals in his last 13.
Randomly scored 13, yeah? Mateta, 24, 25. How many goals did he get this season? I said Mateta's going to flop. How many goals did he get? 14. He got more goals. Than last season. I said he's going to flop. Oh my days, Lewis.
Games last season with his shirt tucked in and this incredible celebration. The streets will never forget. The Premier League has not seen aura like this since Mr. Aura himself, Thierry Henry, when he was
days. I was glazing him and saying he's gonna flop.
Clearly, it's gotten to this guy's head because how is he training on the beaches of Rio de Janeiro as if he's R9, bro? Who does he think he is?
And he came back like R9.
As Kim Jong-un, he was born and raised in the city of love, not the crime hotspots of the favelas. So I guarantee right now, this bozo gets no more than 6 goals this season.
He got more than double 6 goals. So that was a pretty bad prediction. So I say for the flops, Son was good, Trent was fine, Vardy was bad, Mateta was a bad prediction as well.
I also want to mention Jack Grealish, Antony and Mudryk, but that goes back.
I mean, Jack Grealish and Mudryk obviously had terrible seasons. Mudryk got flipping banned from the sport, I'm pretty sure. I didn't even know, because it's so bad, then getting banned wasn't even noticeable, but I'm pretty sure he got banned. And Antony was terrible, but then that's actually ended up being a bad prediction somehow, because he's gone to Betis and been the best player in the Liga, bruv. So, I don't know what's going on there.
Goes without saying. And finally, the entirety of Aston Villa football.
What? Why? Why am I just going to Aston Villa?
Other than Ollie Watkins, he might still have an okay season.
But I mean, Watkins had an okay season, but a lot of Villa players had a good season, so
they will be tragic this year, trust me. After finishing top 4 last year, they have to balance Europe's most supreme competition with the Premier League. They also finished last season in embarrassing form and lost their best midfielder. Unai Emery is going to be exposed as a fraud this season. I also haven't spoken about
No, Aston Villa. Aston Villa finished flipping 6th. They bottled Champions League on the final day, yeah, at Old Trafford. But 6th for Aston Villa is a good season. And Champions League quarterfinals as well. They'll probably do one Europa League next season as well. Now I'm going to talk about Tottenham. What did I say about Tottenham?
Tottenham Hotspur, yeah. There's a reason for that. They're nefariously average. They started last season.
I mean, they weren't even average. They've been terrible this season.
Well, but Angebro has been exposed. And they'll be in for a long season. You can't look...
I mean, they were in for a long season. I probably didn't predict 17th. We're not going to talk about what else they did this season. They probably didn't predict 17th, but I said they'd be in for a long season.
Look at this picture and possibly take them seriously, man. They'll qualify for Europe, but it won't...
They didn't qualify for Europe. Wait, they did. Wait, what? Wait, no, I was right. I said they have a bad season but qualify for Europe. So I was right. But I'm right and wrong at the same time.
It'll be a good season for them. Moving this picture and possibly take them seriously, man. They'll qualify for Europe, but it won't be a good season for them.
They'll qualify for Europe, but it won't be a good season for them. They qualified for Europe and they finished 17th. So, I mean, I've already got my top 6 set. So I'm assuming I said they'll finish 7th based off this. And they finished 17th. I don't know what to make of that prediction. I said they'll be bad. I didn't say they'll be that bad. So, yeah. Well, I said they're average. I said they're average.
Moving on to relegation.
To relegation.
It would be easy to say all 3 promoted teams will go down like last season. But
and
can
they did.
someone please tell me when that has ever happened back to back?
This season's when it happened, mate.
Southampton will stay up this season.
Oh my days! So you're telling me that I predicted the second worst team in Premier League football history to stay up? Well done, mate. Well done. So I chose Southampton. I didn't choose the team that finished first in the league or the team that finished second in the league, but I decided to choose a team that won the playoffs and were terrible. Okay, well done, mate.
They have a good manager and a decent squad.
They have a good manager. The guy got sacked so early. The guy got sacked in like 4 months.
So I think they'll survive.
So that's a decent squad as well.
Southampton will stay up this season. They have a good manager and a decent squad.
They have a terrible squad.
Survive. However, I promise you Leicester City are going straight back down this
I mean, that was right.
season. They've lost their manager, they've lost their best midfielder, they have no squad depth, and they might be getting a points deduction. And
I don't know if they got a points deduction. I don't think they did. But they were terrible.
their only Premier League proven forward is a washed Jamie Vardy. They're
Vardy
going
wasn't
straight
bad.
back down to the Championship. Another team going down is Nottingham Forest.
Oh my days, man! How bad are these predictions? Forest going down. Oh my days. Oh, flipping hell, man. Forest going down. Where did Nottingham Forest finish? 7th. They finished 7th. I said they'll go. They got 65 points. Relegated got 25. They got 40 points more than what they needed. Oh my days.
Their time in the Premier League is finally up.
It's not. It's not up. It's not finally up.
We're lucky that last season the 3 promoted teams were terrible. Otherwise, they would have been relegated by December. They've signed no one good, and they spent 40 million on
Signed no one good, yeah.
No one
Oh,
can
okay.
tell me they're not going down. And
No one can tell me they're not going down. Well, I can tell you now, 9 months on, that they didn't go down, mate. They didn't go down. They didn't go down. Okay.
Ipswich Town. I'm sorry to
Ipswich
say,
is
but
there. Of
these
course
guys
Ipswich
are
went down.
100%
Everyone knew Ipswich were going down.
Getting packed in left, right, and centre.
Getting packed in left, right, and centre,
I
yeah.
don't see any hope for them. These
No
guys
hope.
aren't just finishing bottom, but they're getting smoked like the nastiest spliff ever, bro.
I mean, they didn't finish bottom. They did get smoked quite a bit, but they finished 19th.
It's looking peak. They might be fun to watch, but they're getting shamefully touched this season, man. But now, it's time to talk about the title race. Will Man City get their 5th in a row, or will Arsenal finally get over the line?
Why are we even going to get into this? I'm talking about the title race. The 2 teams I've got finished flipping 13 and 10 points off the top. So both of them are wrong. Both of what I'm going to say is wrong. Whatever I say here is going to be wrong.
I'm sure you'll all be glad to hear I haven't predicted Man City to finish 9th, but
That would have been a better prediction, you know. It would have been better to predict Man City to finish 9th than to win the league. Because the way they fell off the season, yes, they didn't finish 9th. Yes, they finished 3rd. But if I said they finished 9th, then I would have looked like a genius for saying they'd fall off so much.
of course, Arsenal are winning the league. Did you expect me to say any? I haven't predicted Man City to finish 9th, but of course, Arsenal are winning the league. Did you
We didn't win the league. We didn't win the league.
expect me to say anything different? We have the best defense, the best attack, the best
attack. I mean, I was about to say, yeah, we did have the best defense. 34 goals conceded, by far the best defense. Best attack, brother. We scored 69 goals, yeah. Tottenham, we finished 17th, scored 5 less than us. Only 5 less. Oh my days. Nah.
best set pieces and the
Best
best
set pieces, yeah.
squad in all of world football. Have you ever seen a football squad with such delectable aura? Man City are good, of course, but they're not as good as they once were. Whereas Arsenal are constantly improving. I honestly
regressed by like 15 points.
believe if we didn't play Kai Havertz in midfield for half of last season, we would have won the league comfortably. But this year is finally our year. If we take just one thing from this video, trust me, Arsenal Football Club are bringing the Premier League back to North.
Shut up!
And I'm even thinking another Invincibles might be on.
Oh my days, man! Why are you talking about Invincibles, bro? You finished on 74 points! 74 points! I was talking about Invincible. We finished on 74 points! Oh, this idiot, bruv.
But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Now,
Yeah, don't get ahead of yourself.
Will of course be Bukayo Saka. After this season, there'll be no more questions over whether he's world class or not.
I mean, he is world class, but he wasn't player of the season. He started very well. Salah was player of the season.
20 goals in the league and at least 10 assists to take.
20 goals in the league, brother. Wait, he didn't get 20 goals in the league. Did he even play 20 games? He got injured, man. He got 6 goals, 11 assists. I said he'd get 10 assists, so I got the assists right. I got the goals off by 14.
Because of the title. And I'm not going to hear any more Philip Foden comparison.
Well, that was right. That's right. I said there's no more Phil Foden comparisons. Phil Foden fell off. Saka's clear, man.
Scorer, of course, will be Erling Haaland.
Top scorer is not Erling Haaland. Did he even get second? He got third. He got third top scorer. He finished below Isak. Isak's obviously great, but like you'd expect Haaland to finish above.
That's not in question. Here's my full Premier League table. I didn't want to bore you.
Here we go. Here's the full table. So what did I get right? I got Arsenal wrong, Man City wrong, Newcastle wrong, Chelsea's right. That's one. Man United wrong. Liverpool, flipping hell. Liverpool 6th is so bad. Tottenham 7th. I mean, Man United. If I just move Man United and Tottenham one place across, I'd get it right. I've just seen something else. Oh my days. West Ham 8th, no. Aston Villa 9th, no. Brentford 10th, no. Palace 11th. Palace finished 12th. Brighton 12th, no. 8th. Everton 13th. Yes, I got Everton. I got 2. Bournemouth 14th, no. Fulham 15th, no. Flipping hell. Southampton 16th. That might be one of the worst. Southampton 16th is one of the worst. Wolves 17th. Why don't I just, at least, if I'm going to say Southampton stay up, at least just swap them with Wolves. Please, why did I put Southampton 16th and Wolves 17th? I could have got 3. If I just flip, I got Leicester 18th. 18th Leicester. That's 3. First 19th Ipswich 20. I got 3. I got 3 out of 20. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I don't even want to add up the points. Golden Glove, David Villa. I got that right. I got these 2 wrong. So I got three teams right. That is poor. That is poor. I don't even want to add up the points that I got from like teams out of place. At least I got Newcastle getting Champions League. That's fine. Newcastle Chelsea getting Champions League. I got that right. I got 4 of the Champions League teams right. Liverpool 6th is so bad. These 3 here, terrible. These, yeah. If you move these 2 down 1, you move Newcastle down there, then we're in the right place. West Ham is terrible. Villa's terrible. Brentford's not bad. Palace ain't bad. Brighton, a little bit higher. Everton's perfect. Bournemouth and Fulham, too low. Southampton, too high. Wolves is fine. Leicester is good. Forest, terrible. Ipswich, 1 place off. It's not the worst, but it's pretty bad. What's the comment saying? Liverpool finished 6th. Well, look how the tables are. Yeah. Never let bro cook again. Flip. Watch this now. It's hilarious. Vardy scored a goal in the first game. Oh my days. Oh my days. Somebody get Lewis on AFTV, passes the delusional test. Oh my. Oh my. I can't say I'm very good at predictions, but you somehow managed to get everything wrong. Like literally everything. That is honestly very impressive. You would think based on probability, you would get something at least. Well, I got 3. I got 3 right. I got 3 teams. I got 3 teams. But yeah, before this season, yeah, I had so much confidence in my predictions, yeah. And I'll show you why, yeah. I'll show you why. Look at my predictions from last season, bro. Look at my predictions. I got 10. This is my predictions from last season. I got 10 right, bro. I got Man City, Arsenal, Tottenham. Tottenham 5th was such a good prediction because they lost Kane. New manager came in. Everyone said, oh, they would fall off so much. I predicted them to finish 5th. After they finished 8th the season before, I got them 5th. Bang on. Chelsea 6th after finishing 12th. Bang on. Newcastle 7th. Bang on. Villa bang. I got Bournemouth bang on. I got Forest bang on. Luton, Sheffield. I got 10 correct places last season. I was so confident. And you see what it was, yeah? I predicted Manchester United to finish 3rd last season. But I had this feeling before this season they might fall off. So like, it was a bit delusional. I was thinking, I'm not going to be delusional and predicting to fall off. I'm just going to say what's realistic. This season, I just had that feeling about Liverpool. I just went for it. I had a feeling about Liverpool and Man City. I think one of them's going to fall off. let me just go for it. I went for Liverpool because I thought if I picked Man City, it's going to be delusional. But I wasn't. I would have been right. I should have just stuck with Liverpool being high and Man City falling off. Even though they've still finished in the top 3. If I said Man City would fall off, it'd be a good prediction, man. But that might be the worst selection of predictions of all time, bro. That was absolutely horror. And I promise you, next season, I'm going to make up for it, bro. How did I get 10? Before I started YouTube, I was getting 10 out of 20 right. That's incredible. This season, I get 3. I put my respect on the line. And I get 3. My dignity, my integrity up for show. And I get 3 out of 20. And I was getting 10 before YouTube. And now on YouTube I'm getting 3. Man, next season I'm going to make up for it. Next season, you're going to see that I'm the footballing connoisseur of connoisseurs, bruv. I'm going to get the best predictions of all time. No one's going to be able to match me. Next season my predictions will be spot on. Just stay tuned for my prediction video for next season. More videos will come in soon. Make sure to like, share and subscribe on this video if you enjoyed. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter. And I'll see you in a bit, G.